Well, hello everybody. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com, and I'm trying this again because my internet just went out right after I started the last time. So hopefully I'll make it through the whole video this time without losing the internet. I don't know what is going on at my house, but I think it's a local problem because I've heard other people in my neighborhood talking about the internet. So I've had Cox come out and look at it, and they don't think anything's wrong. So hopefully I'll make it the whole way through this without it going blurry or something. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. It's a Saturday here in Chesapeake, Virginia. We've got a beautiful day, and I just wanted to show you my card kit for this month, which features the Sand and Sea Suite that's in the Spring Mini catalog, or the January to June catalog. So these are the 3 cards that are in my kit, and if you order this bundle or the suite, you will get these 3 the products to do these cards for free, which means all of the paper and ribbon and things like that. So if you order just the bundle, you get this for free, and if you order the suite, you get this, you get 2 sets of this, so you'll get enough to make 6 cards. So it's a great deal. If you love these cards, I'm going to show you how to make one of them right now, and then I'm going to do the other 2 in the next couple days. So all the videos will be online on YouTube, and I will send you the paper, everything cut and ready to go. So all you have to do is stamp and put it together. Everything will be already embossed and everything, and cut for you. So it's a great deal. I'm going to try and do this every month, featuring a new bundle or suite. And hopefully I will get a lot of you guys interested, because right now I'm not doing classes because of COVID. So hopefully starting next month I'll be able to have my customers back who I miss terribly. So I can't wait to see all of them. But right now it's just you and me. So if you're watching, thank you for coming on. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So these are the 3 cards that come in my kit. This is the one that I'm going to show you today, right here. And let me show you where they are in the Spring Mini. It starts on page 40. So here's just some samples. It's called the Sand and Sea Suite. And then on this page, it shows you what comes in it. So you get the stamp set, Friends Are Like Seashells, the dies, that's the bundle. You also have an embossing folder, these opal rounds, some stickers, this pearlescent paper, and the designer paper, the Sand and Sea paper. So we're using almost all of that today. We're not using the stickers, but or the paper. These are the only 2 things I think we're not using. And then on this page, it shows you some more samples plus the actual stamp set. And it is photopolymer, and it's one of my favorite ones. So let me show you exactly what you need for as far as the paper goes. And again, if you order this bundle or suite from me, I will be sending you all of this already done. So, oh, and also if you want to order, just go to stampingwithlisa.com. That's my blog or my website. You can always order from there. You just hit the shopping button. The hostess code is always listed on that page. So let me just get out. I got scrap paper this time because I always mess up my pretty sheet here. So, all right. So what you need is, whoops, we've got a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 white, a piece of 5.5 by 4.25 shimmer white. I don't know if you can see the difference. This is just plain white over here. This is a shimmer. It's got the sparkles all already on it. But of course I like to add more sparkle. So this is 5.25 by 4 Sand and Sea paper. This is also from the Sand and Sea paper, 5.25 by 2. And then you just need a scrap of white. So all of this will come in your kit. Plus, you'll need about 15 inches of this ribbon, which is, let me see if I can find it. It's the braided trim, and I think it's Sahara Sand. Where's the color? Braided linen trim. I think it's Sahara Sand color. It doesn't really say. But this is what it looks like, and you can also unravel it and make it really interesting looking. So it does unravel. And you're going to need one little piece of it just to do the little knot, but this is the main piece that's going to wrap around. All right, so let me take all these off and then we'll get started. So I went ahead and did some of the big shot, or not big shot, I keep saying that, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss work for you ahead of time. So I started with this shimmer piece of white, And then I put it in the embossing folder like this. And this is that embossing folder. It's so pretty. And then you put it in here and you put it through the die cutting emboss machine and it comes out like that. And then you put it back through the machine with this, which is the die cut, and put it on there. I always use a piece of washi tape to hold it in place. Put it back through, and after you put it back through, it cuts out. So it's embossed and it is cut. So you get both at once. So it's really, really a fun thing. The Stampin' Up! Has a couple of those in the new catalog, which I love. All right, so first what we're gonna do is stamp this little piece right here. And we're gonna be using crumb cake. This is one of my old pads, but it's Old Faithful. So we're just gonna put a couple of the, what are these, sand dollars. Sand dollars on here. So just stamp right on here. We're gonna do about maybe 3 of them. And then we're gonna do the starfish and do a couple of those. And some of this is gonna be covered up, but that's okay. All right, so that's all we need with those 2. And then I'm also going to stamp on here, and I'm saving this one for the next tutorial I'm going to do tomorrow probably is this one. So I need that shell right there for that card. So I'm going to save that. But today we're just using these 2. So I'm going to ink this up and stamp right on top of here. And hopefully I can line it up without getting my head in the camera. Give it a good press. And I have a whole stack of paper here. So whenever you use photopolymer, you want to have some kind of a cushion to make sure your stamps come out good. And then I've got to stamp the words also. So that goes onto my scrap piece. And the scrap paper doesn't have to be any particular size, just big enough to put these words on there, because we're going to fussy cut them out. I probably need to re-ink my stamp pad because it's looking a little bit light. All right, then we're going to move on to the blue, which is Seaside Spray. Hey, Deborah, I'm glad you caught me live today. Yay! All right, so we're doing Seaside Spray for the shell, the big conch shell, and that's going to go right up in the corner here. And let's see if I can line it up. It's so hard to do it from the side without being right on top of it. All right, give it a good press, and there you go. All right, so that's pretty much it for the stamping. Now I've just got to cut this out. So let me get my scissors. So this part down at the bottom we really don't need at all today. We're going to save that for the next card. So I'm just going to cut that off and leave it over there. All right, so we want to cut out this, well, let's do the conch shell first. And I just kind of try to leave a little bit of white around it. You don't have to be perfect. None of us are. So let's just get that as close as we can. We're still leaving a little bit of white there. And then on the other side, do the same thing. It's kind of pre-cut for you most of the way, but you just kind of have to snip it. But I like to go in just a little bit farther than they do, than the die does. All right, then we need to get this other shell, which is kind of like a baby conch shell. And they're really easy to cut out because they're not like really intricate. So it only takes a second. All right, so there's our 2 shells, and then I want to save this seaweed part to do my background here. So this part has the seaweed on it, so I'm going to just cut this right here and save that shell right there for another project. And we'll just trim this a little bit so it's not weird looking. So we want to smooth out this just a little bit in case it shows. All right, so there you go. And then I want to sponge this with our new blending brushes. So I've got mint macaron, and I'm going to use our new blending brush, which is so soft. It's like, it almost reminds me of like a puppy. You know when you get a puppy and its hair is just like fluffy and so soft and It just feels so good. That's what this feels like. It's just so soft and fuzzy, almost like a really nice blanket you have. So I'm just gonna put some of this ink right on here and turn it green. It's hard to hold it because there's not much to hold on to now. All right, so see how pretty, oh, that looks kind of neat on there too. All right, this probably isn't gonna show because it'd be down on the bottom part. All right, so there you go. And these brushes clean really easily. All you have to do is just wipe them until they come clean, and then you can switch it to a different color. But I try to keep one, like all the greens on one, all the pinks on one, all the blues on one. So you probably need about, I don't know, 6 or 7 of them for every shade. But you don't need like one for every single color. That would be silly, but I would say get at least a couple packs of them. All right, so now what we're gonna do is tear this. So I'm gonna do it, I think, on the top. Let me do it this way. All right, and we have to tear away from us because if you tear towards you, it's gonna be the other side showing. So you wanna tear away from you and do it kind of a little bit up, a little bit down to make it look like it's not just like that. And then I just kind of took my nail and kind of curled this part a little bit just to get it, uh-oh. I just saw my computer going fuzzy. That means my internet's going out a little bit. So hopefully it comes right back. Okay. All right, so then we're gonna glue that down. I guess I'm gonna have to call. All right, so I am back. My internet did go out and I called Cox and they said the whole area is out. So I'm finishing this video just on my phone without doing it live. So we're gonna catch up where we left off. So I had just finished gluing this down. So now we're gonna do the ribbon. And what you do is you tape it to the back, and I just need some regular adhesive. And we're gonna put it maybe about 1 inch over from the edge. And you're just gonna tape it down. And we're gonna wrap it around twice and kind of crisscross it. And I'm gonna pull it tight and then pull it apart in a second. And then just tape it down. If you have some Scotch tape, you know what? Let me see if I've got some Scotch tape because that would even work better to hold it down. So let me just put that on there. Good thing I'm in my office, so I just have it right here in my drawer. All right, so that'll hold the ribbon down, and then you can just kind of peel it apart a little bit so it's crisscrossing. And then we're gonna take another little piece from our roll and tie it around the middle and just cut a little piece off. So we just need a little knot right here. So it kind of looks nautical a little bit. And then I'm gonna trim this like so. And remember I told you you can unravel this? So let me show you what it looks like when you unravel it. Let me cut it just a little bit more. Now I made a mess. Okay, I'm so frustrated with that internet. Oh my gosh. I was panicking. I saw it go blurry and then all of a sudden it just went out. And I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. So frustrating. All right, so there we go. So we've got our ribbon done. And now we're gonna put that onto our white card base. I'm just gonna glue that down. I know you guys know how it feels when you're right in the middle of doing something. Why is there glue not coming out? That's so weird. I just used it a second ago and it was working. Come on, glue. All right, here it comes. This is not my day for doing a video, I think. I got out of bed this morning and I was like, I had so much to do and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go get a pedicure because I haven't had a pedicure in like 2 months and my toes were looking kind of bad. And I said, I'm just gonna go get a pedicure and do everything when I get home because I need some me time just to do something for myself because this has been one heck of a week. Okay, let's hold it just for a second. I feel like I'm doing an exercise video. And hold. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we should be good. All right, now we're gonna put this down. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put this under here. So we're just gonna put a little teeny bit of glue on the back of this and slide it behind there real quick before it dries all the way. So just put a teeny bit just to hold it. And then I'm just gonna slide that right under here. Like so. Uh-oh, I got glue on there. Okay. All right, so that looks pretty good. Except for I got that glue right on the paper. All right, hold it down. All right, these two are gonna go on with dimensionals. So I'm just gonna put like 1.5 on this one and a couple on this one. Let me trim one. You know, I always use these edges because they work just as well as the whole rest of the sheet, so make sure you don't throw it away just when you get to the edges left. All right, so then we're gonna put that down. And we're gonna do this one about right here. And then we're gonna put the other one right next to it. And go in the other way. Let me put this one underneath a little bit. Like so. All right, so we're almost done. Now we've got to cut out our words. So let me close my glue before it gets clogged up again. All right, so we're gonna grab the scissors and we're just gonna fussy cut these words. You wanna just get pretty close, but still leave a white area all the way around it. And you could just punch this out if you wanted to. When I was making this card, I didn't feel like getting up and going to get a punch, so I just said, I'm just gonna fussy cut it because that's just as easy. I really wish I had a big giant stamp room and an office all in one, so then I didn't have to go from room to room to get my stuff, but that's how it is when you downsize into a little house. You don't have as much room as you used to. All right, so there you go. We've got our words cut out, so I'm gonna put those on dimensionals too. And just put, I think I need one more over here. And then just stick that on there, right on the top, wherever you want. Get it straight. All right, then we're gonna put some of these little opal rounds on there, and I've colored some of them with the Stampin' Blends, so you can see what that looks like. It's really pretty. You can use any color Stampin' Blends. The darker colors work better to show up. If you use a light color, it doesn't really show up that well. Oops. I should be using my take your pick tool. All right, so I just put a couple of them on there, and then we're gonna spritz it with some shimmer spray because that's my favorite thing to do. Oh, I forgot one thing too. I put Wink of Stella on these shells to make it even more sparkly. So just kind of no rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of going over the darker areas on there to add a little bit more shimmer. I love some sparkly cards. So I don't know if you can see that in there. It has a lot of shimmer and sparkle. And then I'm going to take my shimmer spray, which is 70% rubbing alcohol, and the little shimmer paint, the champagne shimmer paint, and I mix it together. And we're just going to spritz it on here. Give it like about 4 or 5 squirts. Let it dry for a second, and then it's really, really shimmery. All right, can you see that? Well, I'm not live anymore, so I guess you can't. I'm talking to myself. I'm so used to doing live videos, and now I'm just doing it on my phone, and nobody's here. So just pretend that you're talking to me. If you're watching this on YouTube, because it's not on Facebook anymore, if you're watching on YouTube, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. And if you are on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. And then you'll get notified every time I do a new video. And hopefully the next one will be better and won't get cut off right in the middle. And don't forget, I'll be doing these 2 cards in the next couple days. These 3 cards are in my January card kit. So this was card number 1. I'm going to do this card number 2, and this is card number 3. So the next 2 videos will be these 2. So tune in the next couple days. And just thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you love this video. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And also, oh, don't forget, if you want to order anything, you can always go to stampingwithlisa.com and hit the shopping button to get anything you want from the Stampin' Up catalogs. And I would love to have you as a customer, and I always send you a gift for ordering. And this kit is available for free, all the products to make these cards, if you order the bundle. So if you order the Sand and Sea bundle or the Friends Are Like Seashells bundle, you get the supplies to make 3 cards. If you order the suite, and a pack of the blending brushes. I forgot to say that earlier. So the suite plus the blending brushes, it comes out to like $104 before shipping and tax. Then you get 2 sets of each card to make. So you'll be able to make 6 of those. So thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.